maybe against my better judgment. What is the best thing to pick right here? Honestly, this pack feels a little bit light. Metalworker is good in the deck that it goes in. Mind's Desire can be fun, but I'm not sure if it's actually what I want to be doing. Jace is strong, certainly. Jace is probably the safest pick here. Well, I guess Birds is actually also a consideration. Birds is quite good too. Birds and Jace are safe picks. Mind's Desire is a bit out there. Metalworker is great in its niche deck, but you have to be that deck. So I guess I'll go with either Jace or Birds. And I'm going to say that I'm more of a Jace guy than a Birds guy, so let's see where this goes. Skull Clamp. What are the odds that Skull Clamp is good without something like Pyromancer? Probably not super high. Shallow Grave. I mean, Reanimator's possible with somebody like Jace, but Shallow Grave isn't really what I want to be reanimating with. It have to be something really good. I guess this does let you reanimate Titans. Compulsive Research is a safe pick. Mental Misstep can be good. Tooth and Nail is a big mana card. If I wanted that, I should have been doing Birds. Mishra's Workshop. I'm running out of time. I'm going to say that I'm actually going to try the Shallow Grave. Reanimator sounds kind of fun. I've never done it before. It's probably the wrong pick. Well, Strix is decent. Wildfire is certainly a good card. It's not a Reanimator card for sure, but probably what I want though is just Treasure Cruise. It goes well with Jace. And if I'm pitching to my yard, yeah, I think this is probably what I want. Okay. So, let's see. What is actually good? And obviously Atarka is a big, huge threat. That's always nice. Not the colors I'm in, really. I mean, this black is take it or leave it, for sure. Careful Study kind of plays into that, but I'm not sure that Careful Study is a card I want to be taking this early. This is one of the better Titans. And it's certainly less committal than Atarka, color-wise. I think maybe I just optioned the Titan. And I gave up that Careful Study. We'll see if I end up being upset about that. Well, Exhume is actually a decent Reanimator card. Yeah, let's try that. Now I'm going to wish I had the Careful Study. Watch. Wow, Entomb as well. This could be fun. I mean, what am I giving up? What else is good here? This is a big mana card that's kind of sketchy anyway. Courser's obviously good. Ancient Grudge is a good card. Oh, wait, we're good. Okay. I think I just want the Entomb though. Terastodon's an okay thing to reanimate, I guess. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And what else would I be picking here? Shardless? Probably not. Yeah, I guess I'll try that. Oh gosh, this is a super late opposition. I know I just did opposition, and this hasn't really been a setup for an opposition deck, but what would I take otherwise? I mean, there's nothing here that's blue-black, except this. So I'll probably be going out of colors anyway. And I'd probably end up taking something like Reflector Mage. I think I'd rather just option the opposition. Okay. Life Pain's an okay sideboard card. This isn't my favorite sword. Red and white's okay, I guess, but I don't think I care about swords here. Yeah. Yeah. If that jewel was one of my colors, I probably would have taken that. So far I have what? A Looter, an Entomb, and 2 Reanimate cards? I mean, that's not a bad start, and then a Treasure Cruise to go with them. I do need some better things to reanimate. I mean, I guess Terastodon's fine. Huh. Bring to Light could be cool. Mental Misstep could be cool. This is certainly a more speculative pick. I mean, it does let me do things like pretty easily actually cast stuff like Exhume or Shallow Grave when I don't actually have them. Mental Misstep. I guess I'm gonna try this. Obviously, it's another color thrown in there, but it's possible that I wanted that anyway. Massacre Worm's not a bad thing to reanimate. I guess just maybe if I'm green. Probably not even still. Well, I mean, I guess Hangerback's fine. It's not really what this deck wants, but... It really seems that white is open. Maybe I should be taking a hint here. Um... Okay. Well, Grave Robber's not bad. Pack Rat's not bad. I love Kozilek, but he's not the best reanimation target, that's for sure. Maybe I just want Pack Rat here. Especially because it's a discard outlet. Yeah, I think that actually might make sense. Metamorph is reasonable. A Signet, I mean, it's super... Oh, wait, there's a straight Reanimator. I mean, Reanimate. Yeah. Okay, so now I actually have 3 ways to reanimate. That's probably enough. I just need better targets now. Honestly, this is scary to me right now, this current setup. I don't think it's very good. I really need some help. Honestly, my blue isn't even really that solid. I mean, Jace is good, and Treasure Cruise is good, but I shouldn't be married to blue. I think black is a sure thing at this point, for sure, but... You don't want Braids in Reanimator. Well, honestly, I've never played with Braids. I was thinking maybe you don't, but maybe that's not true. Well, Frantic Search is actually probably a good reason to be in blue. What else is here? Inquisition is also a good card. But I probably just want Frantic Search here, right? I think it's definitely between Inquisition and Frantic Search. Yeah, this gets cards in the yard. So Shallow Grave really needs a strong target to make it worthwhile. And I guess these actually count. This can be good. Obviously, there aren't a ton of creatures running around, so it's possible that this actually isn't very good. But Terastodon, you know, your elephants or whatever, yeah, elephants get to stick around, and it's probably okay. Okay. Ashiok. Ashiok. I really like Ashiok. What could I be taking instead? I mean, Palinchron and Click are both okay. This is a better combo card, and I'm not really in this combo, so I'd probably take Click or Ashiok. Or possibly even Abrupt Decay, depending on how in I wanted to be on green, which is looking less and less. Painful Truths in a 3-color deck is actually quite good too, but I think I probably just want Ashiok, honestly. I really like this card. What's the point in playing blue-black if you don't get to play Ashiok, right? Huh. So I said I probably had enough reanimation effects. Ugh. Okay. Survival's certainly not bad, but it does mean that I would want to be in green. The discard ability's nice for Reanimator. Let's see. Maybe I just want the animate still. I'm not going to take Makeshift Mannequin. That's just too much. Not really sure that Thunder Maw is a very good Reanimator target. Guess I could look at one of these. That's probably the way to go. If I did want to play green, it's probably more likely than white. I don't know. White does give you Unburial Rights. It's not like I have a bunch of stuff in green right now anyway. I have the Bring to Light. That's not bad. Yeah, I guess I'll take the Trop for maybe playing Bring to Light. None of this seems amazing. I mean, Murderous Cut is fine, but I've really been surprised, honestly, at how few creatures I've been seeing. Seems even fewer creatures than I expected. But I mean, what else am I taking? Maybe if I'd taken the Tundra, I could have taken the Sphinx's Rev. Yeah, I guess the cut is fine. Gosh, it really seems like maybe I should have taken the Tundra. Obviously, Vindicate is fine. Enlightened Tutor can get enemy dead. So I'm going to take this. Grave Robber Wheels. That's nice. That's probably what I want, right? I don't know. How many frickin' reanimation things can I possibly need? I'm actually getting really scared. Reanimator's clearly super open, but I haven't gotten the payoff yet. Is Winter Orb? This is another card I've never played with. You rush out something big and then you keep them from casting stuff. I'll just take the Grave Robber. Jace is fine. Sneak Attack actually isn't a terrible thing in a deck with a bunch of stuff I can't cast. Because you can Sneak Attack it, and then you could reanimate it the next turn. I don't have any red right now, really. But it's either Jace or Sneak Attack. Jace is probably the safer choice. I don't think I have any use for Bitter Blossom in this deck. Not really. Really nothing here is really what I want. Because taking Fixing always gives me more options later. Abrupt Decay is reasonable. Apparently, Mono Red is open. I guess Through the Breach is something I might consider. Maybe? So I'm actually really not happy with how this is going into third pack. I need a big payoff. One good payoff could make this quite a bit better. But I'm not sure I have enough playables. Oh, I mean, I have some stuff over here that I can play. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Let's say that I am playing green. I did get the drop. That means that I can bring in, like, Bring to Light. Okay. Let's see. Natural Order. Meh. Sort of Body and Mind is pretty strong, but I'm not sure that's what I want in Reanimator, right? Scalding Tarn right now would fetch my green. That's possible. Yeah, I guess I'll take Scalding. Bayou. Although Tasigur might be what I want here, actually. Bayou's good. It's possible the Bayou might wheel. Some of the other things went late. Is there good stuff in here? Yeah. Upheaval's a good card, but this is not an Upheaval deck. Yeah, I think I actually probably want Tasigur. Tasigur seems like exactly what this deck would like to have. Imperial Seal seems good. I mean, Raphaelos is obviously just super good, but I'm not going to have the forest to make it actually useful. Stomping Ground would let me... Which fetch did I pick up? Scalding. Oh wait, there's a library. I should just have the I overlooked this library. Yeah, let's just take the library. I only have 15 cards in this. Well, I was going to put in some more stuff in. So what's some other reasonable things I could put in? I mean, main decking the Abrupt Decay is probably fine. Main decking the Grave Robber. Yeah, this is still light. I really need some good playables. Well, Living Death is interesting, for sure. Impulse is also pretty good. This is not a High Tide deck. Disfigure is early interaction, but I've actually been shocked, as I said, with how little that matters. And then Basalt Monolith is reasonable big mana, but I don't think I need that. So I think it's between Living Death. I mean, Revoker is also quite good. So it's one of these three. And I think what I want is probably... I guess honestly the Signet is not a terrible choice either. It is kind of on color. I don't really have any mana acceleration. Huh. Yeah, maybe I'll actually do that. That might be what I need. Verdant is not bad. Feast and Famine is that one. I think I probably want Verdant, though, to help with the mana, especially if I'm putting the library in. I mean, Mystic Lane for one of these is not insane, but is also not insane. I guess it works both ways that way. But yeah, I'll take the Verdant. Um, Sower is a card that I normally get super excited about, but seems less good here. Marsh Flats fetches what? Actually, not much. Fetches black, huh? That's too bad. Nature's Claim is probably an acceptable sideboard card, but I think I'd rather have Sower. Flooded Strand? Mystic Snake? Mystic Snake's probably actually the right call here. Yeah. Well, we're getting closer to having enough playables. I really did not get the reanimation payoff, though, which is really unfortunate. Well, I guess Inkwell counts, right? Yeah, sure. I really just need big stuff, honestly. Inkwell can do it. So right now I have like 3 reanimation targets, which I guess is fine. And they're okay. They're not the best things ever. Probably take the repeal. I don't think I want to start the Murderous, but the repeal is fine. I have the Abrupt Decay in. Makeshift Mannequin's not the best. Whisperwood is double green. Oh wait, the Bio's here. I want the Bio. Okay. The Bio did in fact wheel. So I think that my mana will actually end up being fine. So let's see. Scalding can get blue or green, but not black. Verdant can get all of them. Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. I mean, do I want to play a Through the Breach? Probably not. But do I want to play a Nighthawk? It's kind of a dorky thing to have, right? I guess I'll take the Fixing. I don't think I want the Nighthawk. This is an okay sideboard card. I guess I could actually play the Inferno Titan too. Ooh, Elesh Norn came back. Cool. Okay, well this has gotten better. That's actually a good reanimation target. Okay, so I'm up to a massive 22. Okay. Wow, this looks weird. Part of it's just the slotting though. Let's slot this as like, I don't know, a 4, and we'll slot repeal about the same. These are all things that I don't really have the ability to cast, so I shouldn't. Not many creatures. And what can I put in? What are my options here? I don't really think that I need to, well, you know what? I'm actually going to pull the Worm, and I'm going to put in the Titan. If I'm just reanimating, I think that against most of the decks I've seen, the Titan will be better. Elesh Norn actually, I got excited, but now that I think about it, isn't really that great. Because it's not like I have a bunch of small creatures that I'm pumping. And it's not like they have a lot of creatures either. Huh. Yeah. Hangerback isn't the worst thing ever, so I could play that. So let's see, let's look at the options. And I guess I could play Wall of Blossoms. I'm not sure I want to count on having green early enough for that to matter. Sower is reasonable. Through the Breach, I'm not sure I want to reach for. Puppeteer Click. Is this from any graveyard? Specifically an opponent's graveyard. That's a bit constraining then. Guess I can just play the Hanger back as a reasonable creature. Okay, let's try that. So as far as lands go, let's see what I want to do. Let's sort by color. Didn't really elucidate much there. I want to play the library for sure, so let's see. So we play the library. The library kind of just takes a slot, unfortunately. I won't be playing this. I will be playing that. Won't be playing this. Will be playing that. Oh, there you go. Mana's not as great as I thought it was. I thought it looked reasonable, but... Huh. Okay, when do I actually need green? It's probably around 4 or 5 right here for Bring to Light or Mystic Snake. So let's take a look at my basics. They are suggesting something that I'm definitely not doing. Okay, I don't need plains, I don't need mountains. I would like, so let's just count up, let's just, yeah, green's probably the constraining factor. So if I want green on like turn 4, I probably need something like 4 green sources or so. I have 3 naturally. Oh, I actually have 4 from the Signet. Huh. Maybe I just need like 1 of these. And then most of my early stuff is actually black, so maybe I want something like this. Where do my doubles hit? I don't really have doubles, honestly. So maybe this is fine. Let's see. This guy fetches. I would actually have this guy fetches green. So yeah, I don't even think I need the forest. I literally have 5 as it is because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for green to cast Mystic Snake or Bring to Light or Abrupt Decay. Okay, and then this gives me how many blue sources? 1, 2, 3, 9, and black sources I would have 1, 2, yeah, 8. So, do I care about which one I have more of? I have a little bit more black going on early, so maybe I'll do it this way. Yeah, okay, I'll submit that. See you guys for the matches. Okay, we're back to match 1 with almost certainly the worst of the 3 decks that I've made here. This doesn't do a ton. But if I get some blue